Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And I know I haven't been uploading for a while, but now I'm here. So, are you ready to go with me to Bagan? Well, the trip starts around 8 p.m. so we had to ride all night and they serve us breakfast at around like 4 or 5 a.m. in a place which gives a lot of Myanmar village vibes as you may see here.
ဒီပကံဆိုတာကြတော့ဒီမြန်မာတွေရဲ့ပေါ့နော်သမိုင်းအစားစာပေအစားယဉ်ကျေးမှုတွေအစားလေးဖြစ်ခဲ့ပါတယ်။အောက်နယ်မြေတစ်ခုလည်းဖြစ်ခဲ့ပါတယ်ရှင်။ဒါကြောင့်မို့လဲကျမတို့ဒီမကြသေးခင်ချိန်ရပဲဒီပကံရာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရှေးဟောင်းကမ္ဘာသမိုင်းကိုလည်းဝင်ပေါ့နော်။ UNESCO ငွေနဲ့ဝင်လည်းဖြစ်သွားခဲ့ပါပြီ။
I'm holding these roses because of a famous lore. Are you ready? Well, legends say that if one offers the same things and wish for the exact same wish in certain four pagodas, which are known as Lizu, during a day, that wish might actually come true. Well, the person who does this needs to be religious and good too, obviously. So I was planning to offer a rose in each pagoda, and this pagoda is where my first one goes. So let's go to another pagoda, which is Shui Sikong. A famous and an interesting thing about this pagoda is that you can see the whole figure of the pagoda in that little pond. Didn't leave a rose here cause this pagoda does not include in the mentioned lore. We had to cross the ARV River for our next destination, which is called Danji Dang Pagoda, if my memory serves me right. And since the pagoda is at the top of the mountain, we again have to go up there by cars, and here we go. I love my second row here, and I personally think that this one has the most breathtaking view. By that time, it was almost midday and we were pretty exhausted and sleepy, honestly, but seeing this view just woke me up, like literally. You can see me offering only 3 roses throughout this video because I forgot to take the video of the last rose and I don't remember why. Although this pagoda is situated right on the river bank, it was hard due to Bagan's weather and time. Then we had our lunch. Although there was a budget trip, the food was pretty good. After that, we got to take a rest for like 2 hours. And that is me trying to open the door without the bill because my friends locked the door from the inside. This is the first pagoda we went in the evening. The weather was not too hot and we were not in a rush at the time. We had a chance to look around really well and could study the architecture of the pagoda. This is the place where we can put our shoes without causing any feels. Every pagoda has a place like this, but this one looks pretty cute to me.
Our trip lasts only 2 days, so basically we had to travel all around Bagan and all the famous pagodas in just 2 days, and that was pretty exhausting, I'm not gonna lie. But compared to the time and money we had to use, the experience we got is really precious.
Do you love me, Matthew?
I do.
Honestly?
Yes. Secretly, but honestly.
No more secrets. There we had our dinner, which was, by the way, pretty good. And to be honest, we were pretty exhausted and sleepy at the time because we had to travel a lot in just day one. We had to get up like 7 a.m. the next day, had our breakfast, and started our journey.
We all obviously wished that the trip would last longer, but since we were in a budget trip and we had little time, but still we enjoyed the trip a lot. And what I'm trying to say here is that if you were to go to Bagan in a luxury or not so budget trip, there are tons of other things and experience and places you can try and go and do. That would be pretty awesome, and I would love to go there again using a lot of money someday. For the time being, I'm still really broke, but that's in my bucket list, and I will do that someday in the future for sure. People love to throw their money there and wish for things. If you were to go to Bagan with your own plan, you can look around in such corridors.
ပြောပြပါ
ဘူးရှိဦးအိုမစာပါပြန်နေမပြန်ငါပြန်ဘွားနေနဲ့ပြန်
And then we go to the monastery of Shin Araham, who was the first monk to establish Buddhism in Myanmar. After that, we went to Mount Pobar and we got to see what it looks like when it rains in Bagan, and so we were pretty worried, but after the rain, the weather was really fine, and here we are at the base of the Mount Pobar. This is the legendary flowers of Mount Pobar called Sakaba. And a surprising fact is that there were many monkeys just running and living around, and you can feed them. You will also get an experience of hiking because you will have to climb up the Mount Pobar on foot, and that would eat up all your energy, but it was worth it because of the view up there. The famous snack in the place is those potato chips, and I bought them for my home, and then we started our journey home. If any of you are still watching, thank you so much for your attention, and I hope you enjoy and feel a little less bored by watching this video, and goodbye from Struggle with Anwar.